Hello YouTube people. We're out for another little ride. Enjoying this beautiful weather we had today. It was so hot we couldn't ride today. We wanted to, but we decided that we'd wait till this evening and take a little ride and enjoy this late afternoon ride. I know the sun's probably blinding you guys in this setting here, and it's about 7:52 in the evening. But this is Merrick coming to y'all, and just thought we'd get out for a little ride and enjoy ourselves. Trying to think of a topic to talk about, but one hasn't crossed my mind yet, so I guess we'll just have to play it by ear. But I saw on MSN.com today where up in New Jersey, I think it was New Jersey or New York, I can't remember, but it was one of the places up north, that this lady had come into Wendy's and they were backed up in the prep area where they fix the food, and she started really telling off the cashier, letting her know she didn't know how to do her job and wasn't proficient with her job. And two college girls, I think one was 19 and one was 18, come to her defense and let her know how rude she was and how the cashier behind the counter was doing the best she could, and she needed to give her a break, you know, trying to bully the lady. And she finally, I guess, shut up. But the cashier behind the counter had gave the girls a 16-piece chicken nugget and brought them 2 Frosties with a little note laying on the serving tray saying, letting them know thank you for what you did and I hope you enjoy vanilla. Well, the lady that was raising hell saw this or whatever and called the manager to try to get the girl in trouble. That is so sad to me, how people bullies people and try to show aggression and, you know, like they're try to belittle somebody. It's just wrong, you know, how bullies are. And, you know, and that, I guess, is bringing up a topic on bullying. How you read in the news where a young person comes out, you know, it's hard enough in life to live anyway, and then have a bully trash you on Facebook, all these social networks, and you know, all the suicide that's happening because of that. It's just unreal to me that people will just be mean to people, how they bully and try to destroy somebody's lives. My mom found out about me when I was a younger age, and she had a hard time with it. My family really had a hard time finding out that I was gay. And my life is much happier now than when I was in the closet dating girls and unhappy. It's just sad to me, you know. Ellen DeGeneres has a lot of time she spends on her show talking about bullies and what people can do about it. It's just, let people be themselves. I mean, life is too short. I was diagnosed with cancer back in 2005, and I wasn't given an outlook to live at all. They called and told me at work that there was no hope for me, and I had a feeling that that was what the call would be, because I had been sick from May until November, and they couldn't couldn't find out what was wrong. And finally, I got to go to a specialist, and he diagnosed me with a real aggressive cancer, and I had colon cancer, and I was 36. This was in 2005. I was 36 years old, and he told me that I shouldn't have this cancer. It was an old person's cancer, and he said that he would go in and do a colonoscopy to see how it was contained, and he gave me a 10% chance of life until then. And then the way the cancer was contained, he gave me a greater outlook, but I had to go through a year of chemo. Raymond, my partner, stood by me, and I think that was a turning point for my family to say, you know, enough is enough, and they don't approve of it, but they accept Raymond and I, and they don't understand it. But my mom is dealing very well with it. She loves Raymond to death like another son. And due to the chemo and steroids they had me on, it caused me to have a total complete hip replacement on my right hip. But Raymond was so positive for me. He had the best outlook and was there for me through all of my issues that I had. And I was very fortunate. I had wonderful, wonderful insurance, and it bought the medicines that I need. I had chemo every other week on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays, every other week for a year. And there were 3 pills that they had me on to keep me from getting sick, or to help me from getting sick, I should say. And it was over $600 for the 3 pills. And the chemo was like $21,000 a week for the chemo. And the pills really helped, but I was having problems. A lot of the pharmacies didn't keep the pills. I think it was Immense, I'm not sure, but I think that was the name of it. And they had me on Decadron, the steroid. But I would get a little nauseated the first day. They gave me an hour's pre-med and 2-hour chemo, and then I had a port in my chest that they would hook a pump up to me, and I had to wear it through the night with chemo. Go back the next day, they would take it off, give me more chemo, and then put the pump back on me with more chemo, and wear it, and then go Wednesday and have it taken off. And I've progressively done this, and it progressively got worse as, you know, the chemo got stronger as the time grew, you know, on chemo. But to this day, thank God, I'm 100% cancer-free so far. And it's been December the 14th, will be 8 years. And I'm very happy about that. But I had a great support team, and Raymond, my doctors, all of my chemo nurses. I can't say thank you enough for all the support I had. That it was just, you know, it made it easier. And they told me in 14 days that I would lose all of my hair on my body, my nails, my eyelashes, eyebrows, everything. But from the waist down, it looked like I shaved my body. I lost hair from the waist down. But from the waist up, I still look like, as Raymond called, the silverback gorilla. Hairy from head to toe, but from the waist down, I was bald. But I didn't care if I lost all the hair. I shaved my head anyway, or keep it cut real close. So I wasn't worried about that. You know, staying alive was my main interest, and keeping a positive outlook and an attitude on it was my main priority. And my mom, she's a what-if person, and I try to see everything in a positive way. But I would call and I'd tell her I love her, but if she couldn't have a positive conversation, I would have to hang up, because I couldn't let that enter my life, because life is too short, and keeping a positive outlook is what you have to have whenever you're going through a situation like this. And then I got sick from the steroids, turned me to a real bad diabetic, because my last chemo treatment, the doctor told me I'd fared very well with my chemo treatment, but the last one was going to really get me and bring me down, which I got very sick. I mean, I would be passing out. I was in our office and just passed out. Raymond said on the way to the hospital that I just woke up, which I don't remember it. I guess I was out of my mind, and begged him to please not let me die as he drove me to the emergency room. And when my doctors was waiting there for me, and come to find out my blood sugar was 976, and the chemo and steroids turned me diabetic, and I nearly lost my life there. And in surgery, when I had my cancer surgery, they had to drain my colon, and my colon was so extended that they had to drain 6 liters of waste that wouldn't process out of my colon, because when they opened me up to do surgery, my insides just jumped out everywhere, and I was so dehydrated, my kidneys stopped working, and my doctor, they didn't think I was going to make it through surgery, but God pulled me through it. I had a lot of prayer, and the Lord saw fit that I needed to live. He had a purpose for me. But cancer is a nasty thing, and it affects people in so many ways. But if you've got a healthy type family connection, your mind can help you a lot, I think, with a positive attitude and a positive outlook on everything. I just surrounded myself with everything positive. So you guys out there that's dealing with this, my prayers are with you. I know what you're going through, because one, the pain is unbearable. It's just a pain that you cannot describe. So I know what you're going through, and my prayers are with you. And if you're watching this video, like us, subscribe to us, and comment, send us some comments, feedback, or whatever, and let us know the situation that you're going through and how you're dealing with it. And I would love to get to know some of you guys and tell you what I went through, and you can tell me what you've gone through. But looking forward to hearing from you guys. This video is probably about 13 minutes now, and I'm going to have to cut it short because I don't want to go over the 15-minute mark. But let me know how you guys are dealing with it. If you need to talk to somebody, feel free to contact me and we can talk. But just take care of yourself and have a positive outlook and a positive adventure with it, because when you're positive, everything is possible to have a good outlook on life. That's what kept me going. I would rather be looking down at the ground than looking up at it. But love to hear from you guys, and give us the comments, good or bad. And if you're watching with cancer, please feel free to contact us and send us a message, and we would love to talk to you and get to know you guys. Love you guys. YouTube viewers, we're excited to be with you guys, and look forward to making new friends, and I hope that we can get comments and start getting great reviews. See you later. Thank you.